And welcome to Let's Play King's Quest II Plus, VGA remake of King's Quest II. It's creepy. So creepy and ooh.
As you step further into the cemetery, you can feel your life force slowly being sucked away by the disembodied spirits. You
Well, that's
suddenly
not fun.
find yourself unable to move.
Oh, shit.
The ethereal spirits drain the life force right out of your body.
Well, damn.
You talk with the spirits and find only the graves.
That was a nice little note at the end. Okay, so let's go back the other way. We can't go this way? Okay, so we need to go west. So let's see here. How do I deal with the spirits? Can I put the cloak back on? No, they've taken my lovely cloak.
Kitty, 1500 to 1510. Sudden
Aww.
did the illness come, upon sweet Kitty, no longer young. There is nothing more that can be done. Her lives are up. She's had her fun. As you step further into the cemetery,
That ain't good.
you suddenly
But I am trying to figure out where.
the ethereal. You talk with the spirits and find only the.
Okay, how do I get past this?
Susanna Somnia, 1195 to 1265. He had put her to bed after she'd had supper, but forgot next morning to stir and wake up her. As you step further, as you hold up the bracelet, the ghosts seem to relax slightly. You wonder if it is now safe to approach them and enter the cemetery.
Oh, yay, I did the right thing.
Lord Herbert and Lady Lillian, 1646 to 1668. Loving parents of Anastasia, beloved son and daughter-in-law of Count Caldor and Countess Lavidia, our enemies be warned. Their untimely deaths shall be avenged.
Dun dun dun. Or no, wait, better. Their untimely deaths should be avenged.
Lord Herbert and Lady Lillian, 1646 to 6.
Sorry.
Lord Herbert and Lady Lillian, 1646 to 1668. Loving parents of Anastasia, beloved son and daughter-in-law of Count Caldor and Countess Lavidia, our enemies be warned. Their untimely deaths shall be avenged.
Yes, delayed reaction there. Oh, drama button.
You place the bracelet on the grave. It immediately sinks down into the earth.
Okay.
The ghosts do not respond at first. Then one of them drifts toward you. It nods, almost sadly.
Aww.
The ghost seems to want to say something, but appears unable. Its face, though transparent and hazy, is lined with grief and torment. Its facial features waver into focus. The ghost is female.
I'm sure she's not happy about Anastasia being a ghost.
We understand that our daughter will never be joining us now. No longer do we need wait for her. Now we journey to the realm of the dead, where its Lord waits to judge us. Farewell.
That's horrifically sad.
You bow your head and cross your
horrible,
heart
and
out of respect. While looking downward, you notice that a beautiful gold ring now lies at your feet.
Now let's take it. They don't need it. Oh my
You
god.
lift the gold ring from the ground and carefully place it in your pocket. Mary Ann Drinkwater, 1230 to 1266. They had traveled safely for many a day until crossing a bridge along their way, she lost her balance and fell to her fate. He tried to save her, but it was too late.
Yeah, it's sort of like the tombstones in King's Quest IV.
Tombs and crypts line the edge of this run-down cemetery. Though once grand and noble, years of neglect have obviously taken their toll on them.
Yep.
This grave is centrally located within the cemetery. A stone gargoyle rests atop it. You see the name on the headstone in Swallow Hard. It says, Count Kaldar,
Dracula.
died 1646. Though you did not think it possible, you suddenly feel a lot colder.
Really? Oh, we should actually look at the book.
According to this, the tiara has been buried near one of the graves. There is something written near the bottom. A date of fate can be found with a first, a second, and a double of nothing.
Huh, interesting. Let's go further this way. No? Well, there's gotta be someplace else I can go explore while I'm trying to remember the way to finishing this puzzle.
M. Douglas and K. Turner. Date of death, 89. Casualties of the Rose War.
Narrator, why did your voice quiver there?
Boris and Olga. There was an old couple
Hey.
named Olga and Stovich, who in truth made quite a nice pair. They lived with each other for many long years, till they wound up in each other's hair. Date of death, 1567.
I think we know of a Boris and Olga.
Count Christopher Ivir, 1175 to 1200. The young Ivir, his time so near, said he, my dear, lend me your ear. Please do not fear, my life ends here.
That's kind of dorky. Really dorky,
Samuel, you believe, 1255 to 1300. This young man sought to be holy, to save himself from being lowly. He joined the hood and wore their cloth, eventually died from professional sloth. Tombs and crypts.
Ever look at this one?
Douglas Buckmaster, 995 to 1020. The noise, said he, is far too loud. As he discerned the maddened crowd, the mob broke in, and he did scream, I'd rather this a sight unseen. They strung him up from toe to head, and as for after, enough's been said.
Interesting. So, let's look at this again.
According to this, the tiara, there is something written near the bottom. A date of fate can be found with a first, a second, and a double of nothing. Count Christopher Ivir, 1175 to 1200. The young Ivir, his time so near.
Oh, I think it's this one. I'll see them right. Graham, what's
You
happening to
stop
your feet?
digging when your shovel hits something hard.
Yeah, it's coffin.
Nervously, you reach down, open the coffin, and look inside.
And it's a dead body. No, hey, there's something in
You
here.
search through the belongings of the deceased. According to the headstone, they belong to a Count Christopher Ivir. After some tentative searching, you find a parchment. It appears to be the last will and testament of Larman Odnarb, healer. This isn't right. You run your eyes over the parchment. It's dated 1200, the same as the date on the headstone. However, the instructions pertaining to his burial were for Larman to be placed near his family at the church's cemetery. Oh dear.
Oh dear is right. Definitely oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, What to do? What to do? Well, I think we need to go to the church. We definitely need to go to the church.
the boatman. You climb back.
He carries us across. Okay, well, we're about out of time, so see you guys in a moment.